Capricorn, welcome back. I got a mic and it appears to be working. So the volume issue should be fine now. I am going to get straight into it because the cards are coming out. So the first card that jumped out while I was actually recording your first video and then deleted it because I was blanking out. Six of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Wheel. It's interesting because the Three of Cups just came out in Cancer's bonus reading that I did. So if you have a Cancer in your life, you have a lot of Cancer in your chart, you may want to check that one out. Go by the title too. That's usually a pretty good indicator of fit. The Six of Cups in this deck is always, to me, like a real dreamy energy. It's an energy where it's like your thoughts getting taken away with you, okay? It's that feeling of really being in love, quite honestly. It's kind of like on cloud nine. This person or this situation, it's funny I said this person, it probably is love. We'll go there. And if that changes, I'll let you know. But, you know, it's really just that feeling of daydreaming about somebody. When you're first falling in love with somebody and they're on your mind constantly and you can't stop thinking about them, you might have almost like a telepathic bond with this person if you do know them. You might, again, I just keep hearing like, I feel like I'm on cloud nine. I feel like I'm on cloud nine. Or you might even feel lightheaded when you think about this person. There's a lot of energy around that crown chakra there that I just can't get over. And so this is where I'm getting those feelings from. I think that similar to Cancer's reading, where almost they were kind of going through a depressive period where, you know, these dark thoughts were with them from the minute they woke up till the time they went to bed. I feel like you're the opposite in that you have these love feelings or these you know, in love feelings for somebody all day, every day sort of thing. So much better. I don't like the Three of Cups energy in this deck. I never have. To me, it's a deceitful energy. It's a temptress or tempter if it's a male. So we'll see. I want to get some more cards out before I comment on that because so far this reading is so very positive that I'm wondering what role this plays in here. With the Wheel coming out next, certainly this is like the hands of fate are coming in. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to be quiet for a minute so I can get what's coming in. Yeah, I feel like I see almost like a snake or something in there. And snakes to me are all about transformation and change. It can mean moving in a different direction in your life. But it's almost like this, things are always changing. And it's kind of reminds me of Indiana Jones when that Temple of Doom and that they were jumping through that cave and something turned like, and you know, and it kind of set a chain reaction. That's what this card is reminding me of here. Very interesting top row. The Seven of Pentacles is, you know, it feels like in the recent past anyways, you've been worked really hard on something. You've put a lot of your time and energy and your love into it. This is something that it was a project of love, I'm hearing, and it's ready to harvest what you have created, sort of things. So again, I just feel you have a lot of passion for this. I feel like this is your energy here. You strike me as someone who's incredibly, just there's a gentleness about you, serene, modest, you know, you're not a showy person or anything like that. And a very hard worker. I think this came up in the last reading too about how hard of a worker you were, if I remember correctly. But I'm just hearing it's time to collect now, okay? And it could be in love. Maybe it's, you know, you've been working hard on yourself and now it's time to come in and collect. Super interesting. And I don't like to harp on other readings in another signs reading, but I will because it's coincidental that, you know, these two cards are coming through. This King of Swords energy here. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, this also showed up in the Cancer reading. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or just somebody who embodies this energy of having that kind of acerbic nature to them. I'm just hearing that song by Bryan Adams, cuts like a knife. Like their words can cut like a knife. They can be very sharp. This person's incredibly intuitive. But this being involved with this person, and this is a little bit of a different energy than I was picking up in Cancer, but this person coming across their path is a transformative experience for you, okay? That's what I'm getting. Let's see what other cards come out here. I was hoping cards wouldn't fall today. Nine of Pentacles. Gorgeous. You have just gorgeous energy here, Capricorn. I'm almost curious to go back and watch the reading from last week just to see what it was all about, because I can't remember. But the energy to me feels similar just with you. I don't know if some of you are tired. Some of you might need to have a nap. You've been working a little too hard, perhaps. It might be need to take some time out here. But in any event, oh, Lord, we'll get there in a minute. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is always somebody, you know, who has it all. This is typically someone who's single. This is someone that can take care of themselves. And take care of themselves quite comfortably. You know, you've got everything you need from a monetary perspective. You're also incredibly intuitive, but there's a gentleness about you. When I think of the King of Swords, there's that acerbic, that kind of like spiky energy that they can have sometimes, whereas you're more gentle and flowing, and I think you kind of trust the process in life more and kind of let things flow a little better. But you know, whatever this was here that you were working really hard for, I feel like it has you have cultivated it, because here you are showing up as the Nine of Pentacles after. So there's a progression here. Okay, with the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, you know, sometimes this can mean a choice, but I feel this to me is a connection. I mean, if you look at this card, I think it's my favorite Lovers card in all of my decks, and I've got a lot. You can just see the intensity in that connection there, the passion. I'm just hearing like a match made in heaven. If you're a couple, it's hot, hot, hot. Like this will make people stop and look at y'all when you're walking down the street, or you know, you're at a party or something like that. The two of you are absolutely beautiful, and the energy that comes together when you two connect is like out of this world, like insanely out of this world. Yeah, it's like, it's almost like people skedaddle around you because the intensity is so strong. They almost feel like they're involved in a private moment or something that they shouldn't be. I just got that with the dolphin skipping across there. It's almost like people, you know, they leave because it's fire hot. It's like, oof. It's like when you're with this person, nothing else exists. No one else exists. You are so into each other. Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm just getting the message that I think there's some people that have misinterpreted you and the way you are. I kind of feel like someone somewhere along the line, I don't know if this is in your friendship group or at work or something like that, but I think that someone has judged you to be this person, this kind of temptress, and oh, don't trust her, like, you know, there's something about her I just don't trust, and, you know, hangs out with the guys a little too much, or just something like that. But this is not true. You're not like that at all. You're not. You're just very comfortable in your own skin. You're confident. But again, I think someone's got it wrong about you. And maybe this is a person that you're interested in and they don't trust you. But they should, because there's no reason not to. Like, you are not this energy at all. That's the only thing I can get off of this card, you guys. Really. Because it's a very positive reading so far. And it's just not jiving with everything else that I'm seeing here. Okay. I'm definitely reading for feminine. There is no doubt about it here. Or I could, a cross-watcher, this is someone that you're interested in. Oh, mercy. Okay, we got the Hierophant. That kind of slipped back in. The Ace of Swords. And who's this down here? The Two of Pentacles. The Four of Wands on the bottom. Okay, so many similarities to Cancer. Check that video out if you have time. The title resonates with you especially. Okay. Sorry, my nose is so itchy right now. I don't know why. Yeah, that Hierophant, we're just gonna leave that back in there, okay? Yeah. So the Ace of Swords actually fell out first, and then this Two of Pentacles. So there's something coming in for you, and it has something to do with fate. It has something to do with, this wheel turning. I'm just hearing like it's a fated event. There's something coming in. There's some communication coming in, or I was going to say an offer being communicated to you. And it's going to put you in a position where you're going to give it some real thought. But I'm hearing that there's going to be some juggling involved. Like if you proceed with whatever offer is coming towards you, if you say yes, there's going to be some juggling needed. But I'm getting this sense that you can absolutely handle it. Like it's like no problem for you. It's easy peasy. It might be a little bit stressful, but no, it's not a biggie. Tell us about, what is this Two of Pentacles here? Is that Hierophant popped up? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I thought it was on the bottom of the deck, but it actually flipped up and was still in the deck flipped up. So, I really feel like this is business related. Someone out there is going to kill me. I had one reading, I can't remember whose it was, but someone was like, appeared so upset that I was reading it by way of career versus love, because they're like, it's so obvious this is love. And I'll just throw it out there that if you're finding that, then just replace what I'm saying with what resonates with you, okay? Yeah. Just, I don't know. Other tarot readers have said this, so I know it's not exclusive to my channel, but in any event, it feels more work related. That this offer of communication is coming in, but you're gonna have to juggle something. Entertainment purposes only, but the cards here are showing me that you can handle it. Okay. Child's play, I'm hearing, like this is child's play. Okay. All right then. All right, what other cards? Oh, seriously, you can't make this stuff up. The Four of Wands showed up again. And the Page of Swords. Okay. So it could be love. In matters of love. Oh, I see. Okay, if it's resonating with you in the career, it might be that you're going to have to balance career with a person. So a relationship of some sort. I don't think, if it's a relationship, it's a new one for sure. Okay, so it might be that you're having to balance work life, right? But again, I think you feel like this is no problem, that you can prioritize and reprioritize kind of as you need. But there's certainly something coming in, hasn't arrived yet, because you can see this is an empty space. But it's like, I'm almost getting this energy of like the universe is holding space for you, so that when this person comes in and communicates with you, and I feel like they're coming towards you, okay, that you can pursue this. It's beautiful. It's so peaceful. It's a peaceful connection. It's you're going to want to spend a lot of time with this person away from everybody else. You might go like out into nature or outside, just outside of the city limits, just a little bit. Or if you live in town, you know, just outside, or go to some place that's a small little town in a rural area, a country area. It's going to be beautiful. And this person could offer this because this person wants to come in and talk. They're watching you. They're very interested in you. And they're bringing in the communication. This person is going to be very mysterious. There's going to be a sexual chemistry there for sure. It's almost kind of gives me like Scorpio type energy, to be honest. I know it's Page of Swords. It should be an air sign, but there's just that mystique about them. And they know what to say and how to say it, sort of thing. They're a little bit hesitant. So they're not like gung-ho, but they're not completely shy either. Kind of like just right in the middle there. You might be a little suspicious of this person because they are so kind of like mysterious. This will be a transformative relationship. I don't know if it'll end in marriage, but I feel like it's fated, and I feel like with all of these butterflies around there, it's an incredibly transformative experience. I just heard this person's gonna rock your world. Oh my goodness. It kind of fits that lover's energy that we had at the bottom of the deck, like big time. Whoever this person is coming in, you might be a bit defensive at first, or this person might feel like you're not within reach, maybe. Okay. I feel like they've been watching you for a while though, and not in a creepy way. Not in a creepy way. This is just somebody who they've set their sights on someone and they're locked and loaded sort of thing, right? Sorry, I'm trying not to say but it's how I process this because there's so much coming in at once. That's what I was going to say. There's a very youthful energy about this person. So if they're not younger than you, they have a more youthful energy. I don't feel that you're that old though, honestly. You seem quite young as well. Or you look really young for your age. I'm getting like late 20s, early 30s maybe. Mid 20s too. Yeah, so mid. It's so hard to tell, right? Because everyone's so different. But in any event, people will have commented on your youth. But this person's definitely younger. I think I might have said that in your reading last week as well. In any event. Ooh, the moon. Shut the front door. The Lover's card coming out again. You see, you can't make this stuff up. Why is 5 of Cups on the bottom? Ooh. All right. Keep an eye on that. That also came out in Cancer. Sorry to bring that up again, but it just... Coincidence? I think not. In any event, the moon. So the moon in this deck really speaks to me about mystery. It speaks about coming out of the darkness and into the light. I'm hearing, what is this supposed to be? Oh, it's a face. I don't know if you can see it. Let's turn the light off here. No, that's just worse. Yeah, you can. You see her face there? Without getting my finger in the way. Looking down. again, I feel it's just this sense of something coming out into the light, like darkness coming out into the light. So, I feel like it's this person coming out of the shadows and approaching you and offering you this spicy love affair here, spicy connection. See, it's interesting because this cloaked individual is walking from the water, and we've got emotion in here, we've got some intuition, some crown chakra energy, and they're walking through the gates to this kind of castle onto land for even more illumination. So it's almost like, you know, this person is coming out of their emotions and they're walking out onto something with more structure and stability sort of thing. So they're not just thinking anymore. And I know it's typically swords, but I just really get this feeling of this person's coming out of just thinking about this and they're actually taking steps towards you into this lover's energy. This is destined. This is fated, by the way. Again, evidenced by the Wheel of Fortune. Not only that, but with this angel up here, like this is huge. Oh, yeah, exactly. I just heard this ain't no ordinary love. And it's funny. Someone else, was it Pretty Intuitive Tarot today, made that reference. I think it was for Gemini, that Sade song, No Ordinary Love. And that's just what I heard when I saw that, okay? What's this here now? A whole clump. A lot of Cancer cards. I'm going to flip those back over because that is a lot of cards. And what are we at? 22 minutes. I really don't want to go too long because I lose people. Can't stay on a reading too long, right? Tell us more about the lovers here. I don't think you know this person. I think this is someone new. Like I said, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Especially with that Lovers card, could very well be a Gemini. They could have Gemini in their chart and you know, like significant placements. So, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're looking specifically for love, think Venus. Yeah, it's coming. They're coming in hot. There is some red hot steamy communication coming in. This person is putting it out there. This person's coming out from the shadows because they envision this with you. They envision this with you. They want this with you. They're coming to tell ya. It's here with the Page of Swords, with the Moon, with the Lovers, and the Eight of Wands. They're coming. I'm so excited for you. This is like amazing. I would take this in a heartbeat. The Seven of Cups. Why? Why are you going to be thinking about this? What's to think about here? Can you might be, when this happens, if this hasn't already happened, when this happens, you might be questioning yourself, where you might have thought that easy, I can juggle this, I can do this, like I can manage it all sort of thing. I think you're maybe something's spooking you a little bit and you're giving it a second thought and being like, well, can I though? And I just got this feeling that somebody feels like if they were to accept an offer like this, it would take them off. This sounds terrible. I hate this word, but like take them off the market. I don't know if maybe you want someone else to come in or you've been waiting for somebody else to come in and you're thinking, but if I do this, then that person is going to find out. And what if they were going to come towards me and I accepted this offer? So that's one scenario that I'm getting. The other one is how to balance everything within a work context, or you might work with this person, like they could work in a different department and stuff. And you're like, ooh, that might be tricky. Okay. Again, reading for over like how many subscribers, right? I was getting over 700, but this is Capricorn. So however many Capricorn subscribers I have, I can't get it for everybody. Okay, I'll take them. Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Three of Pentacles, which actually came out before, Nine of Swords. Okay, all of these cards came out before, so I'm glad I took them. Let's move it on over here. We're going to have to do a little bit of a shuffle. Or just move everybody up. Capricorn, it's going to go long. I'm sorry, but I got to do it. Oh, I was going to say, what are they looking at? They're looking at the Seven of Cups here. You're thinking about past relationships here. You're thinking about a relationship that was super passionate. Where'd that Knight of Wands go? Was that not the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck? Where'd it go? Darn it. Anyways. This is so much like Cancer's, this part. But it's basically you looking back and thinking about past relationships that you've been in with someone who may have been very passionate. So very similar energy to this here. Someone that was a bit watery. I feel like maybe this is the person that potentially you could be or could have been waiting for. And when you look at these two past relationships, it puts you in that energy of like, is this really what I want? Can I trust this? Is another thing that I'm hearing. I am getting that there is a work connection involved in here somewhere. There's a work connection in here somewhere for somebody. Okay. So that could be causing you to second guess and to think about this. Yeah, there's a lot of worry. Yeah, okay. So all of these cards here, and especially because the bulk of these also came up in that huge clump I just had a few minutes ago that I thought, oh, that's too many. I'm not taking all of those. Like, it's going too long. This is important. I feel like this is you worrying, and this is you worrying about something from the past, okay? Because it feels like something went sideways for you in the past, and this has you stressed now because you're second guessing at times, and you're wondering, should I really do this? Is this really safe for me? Is this really a good move? And you're getting all up in your head about it, okay? Or you're remembering a time where you were really hurt by this and this stressed you right out. Yeah, you were really out in the cold, right? You were left feeling like this. It may have been somebody that you worked with, I'm getting, where this happened. And so whether that's happening again or they just remind you of the situation or a situation that hurt you in the past, you're thinking like, I don't know. And that's when you're starting to second guess it. You know, if your gut instinct off the bat was like, yeah, I could do this. I can manage all of this. No problem. You know, but then there's something that causes you pause and you're like, wait a second. And to me, it's this energy of going back and looking at the past. Okay. But we've got like the Ace of Pentacles here and the King of Pentacles, which are super beautiful cards to get. It's almost like, to me, this is almost like the universe saying to you, don't worry, this is different. And you don't know what lies ahead. This is true. You don't know what lies ahead, but it's good. They're saying it's good. Like, I don't know if you can see all the little sparkles in there and stuff underneath that pentacle. This is a major opportunity. And this person here, I feel like they have the potential to grow into the King of Pentacles, to move from this Page of Swords energy into someone who is the Page of Pentacles, okay? Or they'll take you down this path. It'll be such a transformative experience for you that they'll take you down the path that one day you will meet and end up with the King of Pentacles type of energy. The King of Pentacles is somebody who has like a green thumb. They can be an incredibly healing person. Like just being around them can be therapeutic, quite honestly. They might be a doctor or a healer of some sort, like a counselor. It could be psychiatrist. It could be a medical doctor that focuses on a little bit of more alternative medicine maybe. But I don't know where all this is coming from, but I'm just going to say it. But, you know, there's someone that's financially stable. There's somebody that enjoys helping others. They're well-balanced emotionally. They can be a bit guarded with their heart because they feel like they have to be a solid, stable structure in your life. And so it's this personal sense of responsibility, you know, that they have to keep their shit together basically so that, you know, everything goes smoothly. But they're not greedy. This is a beautiful energy. This is a really wonderful person to have in your life. It just feels to me like this, it's a reassurance, you know, this isn't going to happen. It's okay. Let's maybe pull some Moonology cards here. I'm also getting to, I'm just hearing something about you want to protect your wealth. I think that's also going through your mind is like, you know, I've worked really hard for what I have and I don't want someone coming in and kind of like, not ruining it, but like, again, you're protective of what you've accomplished, of what you have, because you have worked hard at it, like really hard, and you put your heart and soul into it, whatever it is. I'm getting a few scenarios because I'm thinking of like give specifics. And so it could be like a wellness business that you could have or work in the area of wellness. It could be a bakery or a restaurant of some sort or something where you make goods. Flowers, it could be a flower shop I'm also getting. Show the world the real you. Adjustments are required. Meditate and contemplate and have faith in your dreams. I feel like this is your dream. This is your dream, and you're going to have to take a risk if you want to get towards that. I don't think that you're someone that doesn't take risks. I think you have in your career, but maybe love hasn't been as easy for you. But it's okay to be yourself. You want to be yourself. You don't want to put on airs. And honestly, I don't know why I'm saying this because I don't feel like you are the type of person that feels you have to put on airs. Like you are who you are. As far as adjustments being required, I think this relates to this energy up here about having to juggle. You know, having to kind of, and I mean like juggle as in balance things, right? So you are going to have to make some adjustments to accommodate this person into your life. I think if you're feeling stuck and stressed, like this, it's energy here or this here, right? Where you're second guessing and you're like, I don't know. The advice is to meditate, to contemplate, right? And have faith. I just keep getting the message like, if you put the same amount of faith that you put into your business or into your work, if you put that same amount of faith into a relationship, you know, this can be yours eventually. I'm getting eventually. I don't know if it's this person or not, but I do know that this person's a stepping stone to get here because this person is meant to come into your life for a huge transformative experience, okay? It's gargantuan. Good Lord, 34 minutes. Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you have, please be sure to press the like button. Always love to hear your wonderful comments or read your wonderful comments. Thank you so much for all of your views over the past week and a bit. Absolutely amazing. And for those of you that take the time to comment, I do read every comment. I respond to every comment. Sometimes it takes me a little bit, but just know it is incredibly meaningful. And yeah, and if you're liking it, please subscribe. It helps the channel grow. And yeah, that's wonderful, right? Living the dream. Take care, Capricorn.